A commanding officer, a major of the army, and deputy superintendent of Jammu and Kashmir police were killed during an encounter with terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir's Anantnag district. A colonel, a major of the Rashtriya Rifles unit of the army, and a deputy superintendent of the Jammu and Kashmir police were killed in action during an encounter with terrorists in J&K's Anantnag district. Colonel Manpreet Singh, Major Ashish Dhonchak, and Deputy Superintendent of Police Humayun Muzammil Bhatt were killed in action during the gunfight, and Colonel Manpreet Singh was the commanding officer of the 19th Rashtriya Rifles unit and is also a recipient of the prestigious Sena Medal. Now, Rashtriya Rifles is the counter-insurgency force of the army that operates in Jammu and Kashmir, as you know. Humayun Muzammil Bhatt's father, Ghulam Hassan Bhatt, a retired Inspector General of Jammu and Kashmir Police, has laid a wreath on his son's body. In fact, their families are bereaved. Colonel Manpreet Singh, who was among 3 security personnel killed in this gunfight with terrorists, in the early hours of Wednesday spoke to his family members for the last time at around 6:45 a.m. that day. We also have a reaction coming in from Major Ashish's uncle. Listen in.
तो ये बताइए कि लास्ट टाइम आपसे कब उनकी बात हुई?
आज 6:45 बजे सुबह।
क्या बोला तुमने?
बस यही मैं कोर्डन में हूँ, मैं बाद में बात करूँगा शाम को।
कितने से बात हुई?
इतनी बात हुई।
और उसके बाद आपको कब पता चला?
उसके बाद 2:30-3 बजे के बाद मेरे पास फ़ोन आया कि वो इंजर्ड हो गए। तभी हमने कोशिश की, एयरपोर्ट पर भी गए, लेकिन हमारी सुबह की फ़्लाइट है, हम देखते हैं जैसे भी अगर वहाँ पहुँच पाएगा उनको, जैसे भी मुफ्ती वालों से बात होगी। बहुत ही अच्छे इंसान थे वो, बहुत ही मतलब मैं उनके पास जाता रहता था और पिछले साल उनको अपने कार्यों की वजह से सेना मेडल भी मिला और उनको मेरी तरफ से सलाम और आज के दिन को इसलिए थैंक यू।
भाई हम इस टाइम इतने बहुत ज़्यादा दुखी।
कब आपको पता चला है सर?
कल शाम को चला।
तो जो उनकी धर्मपत्नी है वो भी है?
मेरी बेटी है।
और सर
ये उनकी लड़की है, एक इनसे बड़ा बेटा है 6 साल का।
थोड़ी टाइम पहले ही
प्रमोशन 3 साल पहले हुआ था।
और सर
अभी सेना मेडल मिला था इनको जस्ट बिफोर ए ईयर और सो।
आप भी पहले सेना में रह चुके हैं?
नहीं, मैं सेना में नहीं, मेरी फैमिली जो है वो सेना में है। मैं यहाँ हरियाणा सेक्रेटरीट से सुपरिटेंडेंट रिटायर हुआ था।
सर अभी क्या पता चला है कि बॉडी जो है वो
एज पर द पेपर रिपोर्ट सी बता रहे हैं कि 4-5 बजे तक मोहाली पहुँच जाएगी।
जो उनका गाँव?
हाँ, मोहाली के पास एक गाँव छोटा सा।
कितने बच्चे हैं?
2 ही बच्चे हैं, एक बेटी है एक बेटा है।
क्या नाम है?
बानी। बेटा कबीर सिंह।
बेटा पढ़ता है?
हाँ, वो अभी भेजा संत कबीर में, कबीर ही नाम है उसका।
बस टेलीफोन से मिली थी भाई।
हाँ जी, क्या कुछ बताया?
पहले तो यही था कि भाई ऐसे ऐसे कोई ऑपरेशन है उसमें, बस बाकी फिर न्यूज़ के थ्रू, बाकी मेरा बेटा आर्मी में, उसने बताया फ़ोन करके।
हाँ जी। तो परिवार में कौन कौन है सर इसके? बच्चे वगैरह, भाई बहन?
अकेला लड़का है मेरे भाई का है, 3 बहनें हैं इसकी। एक इसकी लड़की है 2.5 साल की।
ये घर पे कब आए थे सर? इससे पहले?
अभी आए थे थोड़े दिन पहले, 1-1.5 महीना पहले आए थे। तो और अभी आने थे, अक्टूबर में छुट्टी आनी थी, मकान शिफ्ट करना था।
And my colleague Nazir Masoodi joins us live at the moment with a quick update. Nazir, what's the latest update in the Anantnag encounter?
Well, police have said they have cornered 2 Lashkar terrorists during this operation, which has been going on for us now more than 36 hours. So, in this operation, security force, as we know, has suffered heavy casualties. A colonel of the 19th Rashtriya Rifles, Colonel Manpreet Singh, Major Ashish, and DYSP of Jammu and Kashmir Police, Humayun Muzammil Bhatt, they all were killed in action. We don't know if there are other, injuries or so, because situation has been very, very tricky since yesterday morning, as we heard the news about injuries to 3 senior officers who led from the front, both from Indian Army and the Jammu and Kashmir Police. It's not still clear whether the bodies of the soldiers, Colonel Manpreet and Major Ashish, have been retrieved, because there was a heavy firing. In fact, the army helicopters which went for the rescue, there was reports there was firing on towards them as well. So it has not been clearly an easy operation. Now the police are saying that after 24 hours of this operation, they have been finally able to, encircle, they have been finally able to corner 2 Lashkar militants One of them is Uzair Khan, a local militant, but it's unclear whether the local militants could be so well trained, who can inflict so much casualties and can be so well entrenched and have capacity to fight so long. So what yesterday we heard Army's Northern Commander-in-Chief here talking about, there could be the Pakistani militants, they come from Nepal and the Punjab border, and then they carry out attacks in Jammu and Kashmir. Particularly, he was talking about the Rajouri and Poonch, which has become a new militancy theater where there have been frequent encounters and attacks as well. But now the Anantnag in Kokarnag Anantnag encounter is going to be one of the most protracted gun battles in this area in the recent past. So Army, as we know, security forces have suffered casualties, and it also shows the kind of the sacrifice security forces are giving for the peace and eliminating militancy from Jammu and Kashmir. So yesterday we saw when the body of Himayu Muzammil Bhatt was retrieved from there, and there was a wreath-laying ceremony when his father, Ghulam Hassan Bhatt, also a retired Inspector General of Jammu and Kashmir Police, he laid the wreath and everybody was actually in tears. And then he carried the coffin of his son on the last ride at his residence in Humama area of Srinagar, where the body was laid there. So it is a huge sad time for the families and everybody, their relatives, their friends, because many people know Ghulam Hassan Bhatt and his son here, and he was seen as one of the gentle police officers, a young police officer, Himayu Muzammil Bhatt, and he was married last year in September, and he is survived by his wife and a 1 month old baby. 1 month old baby. So that is the kind of price families pay. The security police and the army, they give sacrifice for the peace and militancy. But right now, what police are saying, this operation is underway, and 2 militants have been cornered. But it's still unclear whether the bodies of the 2 army officers have been retrieved or if there are any other injuries or the casualties in this operation. Because normally, officers, when they go for such an operation, are not alone. They are always accompanied by the huge security detail. So they are personal security officers, their quick reaction teams, and all that. We don't know what has happened, because getting into that area was not easy despite all effort, despite top military and police officials were themselves supervising this operation since yesterday morning.